Good morning or good afternoon, my friends. We're going to work on some math today. We are working on lesson 12.3. It is entitled Polygons and Angles. Now, I don't know if you remember this from the other day, but do you remember we were working on 12.2 with our plane shapes, which remember those are the ones you could trace on a piece of paper. That was a plane shape. Or solid figures like this here, like this would be a cylinder here. It has a face on the top, a face on the bottom, and then it has a round wall going around. So that was a plane shape. That was 3D. And if you remember, it was the funniest thing. At the end of the lesson, there was this. And I read it, and I said, plane shapes with 3 or more sides are called polygons. And then I believe I said, what a strange little random fact. But now I know why. Because they were leading you right into this lesson about polygons. So polygons are numerous. There are a number of different kinds. And I'm going to just pop this book open so we can talk about them a little bit. One type of polygon is a triangle, and all triangles, regardless of how they're shaped, do you see how these aren't all congruent? They're the same shape, but they're not the same size, have 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 angles. Okay, now I have outlined some of these for you. So the vertices I have as dots. So there are 3 vertices in a triangle. There are 3 sides in a triangle. Those are the sides, the long lines. And there are 3 angles, which is something we may not be as familiar with. So the angles in a triangle or on any polygon are, let me see if I can draw this for you while I'm holding this camera. So this here is one angle, that one right there. The angle is made up of a line, a vertice, and the other line that's right next to it. This is an angle because there are these 2. Think of them as walls. This wall and this floor connected by this vertice right here, that's another angle. And then you've got this vertice up here, and this is another angle. So there are 3 angles. An angle actually looks like this. It looks like a less than or a greater than sign. Okay, so those are triangles. These things are not triangles because they don't have 3 sides. They have more than 3 sides. They have more than 3 vertices, and they have more than 3 angles. So not triangles. Triangles, not triangles. Quadrilaterals are another type of polygon. Quadrilaterals have 4 sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles. And these guys right here, not quadrilaterals. This only has 3 sides. This has many, many different vertices. Because that's a cube, so that's got way too many vertices to be a quadrilateral. And then same thing here, too many sides. Okay, quadrilaterals, 4. Pentagons have 5 sides, 5 vertices, and 5 angles. These guys are not pentagons. These are pentagons. When you're counting sides, if you get turned around when you're looking at them, here's a trick. Here's what I do when I'm counting sides. I just make a line. I make a little dash mark on each side. 1, 2, 3. My paper's bending. 4, 5. Okay, do you see like that? So whenever you're trying to count the sides of a polygon, if you're getting a little confused, put a little hash mark on each side, and that way you don't count it twice. And then hexagons, last but certainly not least, hexagons have 6 sides. Okay, so that's in there too. Now let's pop back to the beginning here. So on the front cover, what is the polygon that has 3 sides, 3 angles, and 3 vertices? Anybody know? Did you say triangle? That's what I thought. All right, let me draw my. Okay, how about number 2? 4 sides, 4 angles, and 4 vertices is a quadrilateral, right? Now that's a brand new word, and that's a big word. We call it a quadrilateral, not just a square or a rectangle, even though those both are quadrilaterals because they have 4 sides. But because we're only talking about the big overhead heading of quadrilaterals, all the shapes with 4 sides, okay? Just like these are all the triangles. And believe it or not, there are different kinds of triangles. You just don't know it yet. Number 3, 5 sides, 5 angles, 5 vertices. This is a pentagon. I'm going to have to probably look back at my page, but I would think the easiest pentagon to draw is something that kind of looks like a house. Let me show you. See what I mean? My tracing friends might notice that they can kind of see the shadow of it on the other side. And then 6 sides, 6 angles, and 6 vertices. Which one is that? That is a hexagon. And for a hexagon, I put my 2 lines on the side like this. And then I put a little roof over it and a roof under it. Just like that. And then a roof under it. Do you see what I mean? Don't get too nervous if you're having a hard time drawing them. I'll know what you mean as long as you try your best. Okay, so when you get on the inside here, number 1 says match each shape to its correct name. So you've got this 4-sided figure is a quadrilateral, and they've done that for you. How about this guy here? How many sides are on this? Let's do our trick where we put little hash marks on it. Okay, 6 sides. What is our 6-sided figure? That's right up here. 6-sided figures are hexagons. So make a line to go to the word hexagon. And so on and so forth. You have to do it with the other 2 as well. The pentagon and the triangle. Oh, I just gave you the answer. And then for 2 and 3, you have to name the shape right under here. So you're going to write the name of the shape here, and then you're going to say how many sides, how many vertices, how many angles it has. And remember, that information is up here. 3 sides, 3 vertices, 3 angles would be a triangle, and so on and so forth. Okay? And then on this side, you're going to do the same thing. You're just doing it on your own. So when you get to the inside, you're going to do 1 through 7. And then on the back, you're going to do 8 and 9. All right, good luck.